arbitrarily and unfair prosecuted.
So how deep is the rot? How many selective prosecutions are there at the DOJ?
What I can speak to is this particular case, which is Hunter Biden, who has the last name of the president, who I just said there were political opponents who were very clear and very vocal about going after his son. And I just laid out, and there's more, multiple people who are part of that system, right? Who have either worked in the justice system or currently do so, and they have been very clear on how they feel about this particular case, the cases against Hunter Biden.
So
The judge was also clear in this case. The judge said it wasn't political pressure when it came to the plea deal. He said this was a process issue, that you basically had two agreements in one, and that you can't have side deal. There were basic questioning in this case that both lawyers could not really answer the questions of. So the president, his statement, is he not undermining the judge and a judicial system that he promised would be independent? The judge in this case did not say it was political pressure.
And I just talked about a SDNI criminal division deputy chief who said he was responsible for approving the charges and not prosecuting requests. I just also quoted him and what he said, right? And there are others who have said, former White House counsel said, if I were his White House counsel, I would encourage him to pardon his son. The clemency power has few limitations and certainly would extend to a Hunter Biden pardon. Former Watergate Assistant Special Prosecutor Jill Weinberg, this was one of those cases that called out for clemency. Hunter Biden, first of all, would not ever be prosecuted for the gun crime, but for his last name. Hunter has now been sober for many years, and this is a time when it is really appropriate to grant a clemency. Look, the president, wait, two things could be true. The president does believe in the justice system and the Department of Justice. And he also believes that his son was singled out politically. And this is what we saw over and over and over again over the last couple of years. And when his that deal that fell apart, which the president said in his statement, he thought would have been fair. The president said this, and that the Department of Justice agreed with. He said if that had gone through, he believed it would have been fair. When that fell apart, his own political opponents just continued to revel in it. And one of the reasons the president did the pardon is because they didn't seem like his political opponents would let go of it. It didn't seem like they would move on. And so this is why this president took this action.
Is the president seeking